Hey everybody, it's Merkel, and today I'm going to go over what I believe to be the best shoulder enchantment, and I will have to explain why I believe so, and yeah, well, I'll get right into it. So, for my alts, right, I think this is best, especially for alts. And for my alts, I intend to do most of the Sir Mark quests. I do want to unlock a 2k mana cap on all of them at some point, and then I want to be able to do the Wither training scenario. Because I can almost guarantee they're going to make changes to the Wither training scenario. That way it can have more chests, because I personally have already ran out of chests inside of the scenario, except for the final reward chest. And I can almost guarantee that other people are running out now too. They may have already ran out before this, but if that being the case, that means the only thing you have in there to do is the final chest. So I can almost guarantee they're gonna change it, and they're gonna add like chests that either have artifact power rewards, maybe gold reward chests that you can take back. Just I know they're gonna probably make some kind of different change to it, so there's more chests available with possibly better rewards. And the final reward chest is not that bad either. It gives you, I don't know, it's currently bugged. Like, I had a better score and I only got 97 copper, but when I got a worse score on a different character, I got 700 gold. So I don't know what's the bug with the Withered scenario final chest right now, but you can get up to like 7 to 800 gold inside of it, and that's not bad because it only takes about 20 to 30 minutes. Plus, you get I got 890 resources, so that's a lot of resources too for just a short amount of time. And it can be great for alts to stock up on resources and get a decent little sum of gold for a short period of time. So I think, by my estimations, that the Mana Tinged Shoulder Enchantment, or the Boon of the Mana Seeker, is kind of the best shoulder enchantment. This being is when I do my uh, emissary quests to get the chest on my characters, I usually get, I'd say, 5 to 10 doing all the world quests required to do the emissary chests for the 3 days. I usually wait until there's 3 days worth, and then I do all 3 at the same time. And in doing all the world quests necessary to do those 3 emissary chests, I usually get 5 to 10 shoulder enchantment bags. I would say about that. And that is with the Mana Tinged pack. I'll put a link in the description if you want to see me open. I opened 10 of these during the beta, but the Mana Tinged pack always contained like 100 to 250 mana. So the time it takes to get 2k mana on a character is roughly 20 to 30 minutes. Depends on how busy your server is, what time of the day you're doing it, but usually about, I'd say, 20 minutes, because you do have to compete on who gets to the little things in Suramar first. And of course, it just depends on how lucky you are, if it's spawning near you or if it spawns near somebody else and you just never get lucky. But I'd say it takes roughly 20 minutes at least to get 2k mana. But if I have the Mana Tinged packs that I'm getting mana from on all of my alts, I would say on average I'm probably either not going to have to collect any mana, I might get 2k all by itself, or I would have to collect very little mana and it would take me much less time to get to the 2k that I need to do the Withered scenario for the best results. In the end, I could see if depends on how many alts you have. Of course, I have tons of alts, but if you have even 1 or 2 alts, you could save hours, if not days worth of time not spent collecting mana. I know it sounds funny, but that's true, and you could save so much time not collecting mana, and in the end you can, I don't know, that's how I look at it. You're just saving a lot of time, especially on your alts, not having to go out of your way to collect mana. You might get it passively while doing your stuff, as long as you have the mana seeker enchantment on your shoulders. So that's my opinion on the best shoulder enchantment. If you're curious, again, the video in the description shows me opening it, but inside of it I got potions, enchanting supplies, I got 1 flask, and a bunch of mana. I think that's all I ended up getting. So yeah, potions, enchanting supplies, and a flask. So, I mean, even the stuff inside of the bags, not including the mana, is worth a decent chunk, especially flasks. Flasks are insane on my server right now. I can imagine them, you know, when the raids start just in tomorrow, they're going to go absurdly high or whatever, and it's just going to be so much demand for flasks. As soon as raiding comes, I can see them being worth even more. So, anyways, that's my thoughts on how I believe it's the best shoulder enchantment. It'll save you a lot of time. I think currently the most profitable one is the JC one from Azuna, because you can, those blue gems that you can get from this shoulder enchantment are worth like 3 to 4k each, so that nothing can compete with the price of those, but that's only for the time being. I can, everything's going to drop here shortly, and I could see this shoulder enchantment being one of the most stable, as because the enchanting supplies won't plummet. Enchantments are always going to be in demand, as well as flasks. I mean, that's always something that's in demand too. Potions are generally always in demand. So these are really stable. The other shoulder enchantments have seen crashes beyond belief. The High Mountain one, which the Butchery one, all the stuff inside the Butchery bags like plummeted in price. So overall, my belief is this is the best shoulder enchantment for your alts, for your main, for everybody. Anyways, I hope it was helpful. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.